right, welcome back to the Built to Grow podcast. I'm your host, Tim Lyons, in the studio, sunny Scottsdale, AZ, joined by Randy Angston. What's up, buddy?
Oh, yeah, I like how you enunciate.
Angston.
Everything nice and clear.
Randall.
How's the day?
Good, man. Busy as always. We got a call with our friend Todd Brown later on today, which is great. But before we talk about our episode, let's talk about our coaching program.
Hell yeah.
So we have a coaching program. It's an 8-week program. And to be honest with you guys, a lot of things can change in 8 weeks. I think probably the biggest value of people get out of this coaching program is a path of clarity of steps to take to the next to kind of fix all their problems. And so we've got people that are switching their entire gyms to semi-private. We've got people who are fixing their pricing. We're fixing marketing. We're fixing sales. We're fixing staffing problems. Anything in your business that you're failing at or you feel like you need help with, that's what this coaching program is. It's all the systems and all the nuances of operations. And a lot of people are like, well, I didn't really know what this was all about until after I came out of this thing. And boy, this is the best kind of program. I needed it, right? Like they all kind of need it. And so everybody's on a different portion of their journey. You may be just starting out. Maybe you're a 15-year gym owner and you're just not where you want to be yet. That's what our coaching program is.
I'm glad you said that because I was going to follow up with the fact that it is not just for the new guy. This is not just for girl. This is not just for the new gym owner who doesn't have those systems in place yet. I would say even probably the majority of our clients come in because they have a decent, well-operating business and they don't know what it's going to take to get them to the next level. Confidently can say that, our clients typically have their best year of business. Something we focus on, and I'm going to drive this point, is monthly reoccurring revenue. All the time we hear giant numbers from gyms and things like that, but that doesn't mean that they're doing it month over and they're carrying it over. That is the focus of this business, this program, while building a system and a facility that's allowing you where and how you want to enter your facility. You don't have to if you don't want to. And so I want to make that real clear too, because a lot of our gym owners are very, they're tried and true. These guys have been in the trenches for 10, 15 years, but they've never done $50,000 consistently month over. Correct. They've never been able to remove themselves from the gym and take a vacation without it, pausing revenue and losing the momentum and things like that. This program is designed for that, guys. So it's your last opportunity to get in for, 8 weeks before 2023. If you want that to be the biggest year of business yet, winninggym.com/grow.
Boom. I love it. Okay, so let's dive into this episode. So, any given day, you'll get on your social media feed and start scrolling. You start getting hit with a competitor's ads, right? What are you most likely going to see out in the marketplace? I'll tell you what I see in my market is free week, free challenge, free 3 days, 3 sessions for free, free something.
Free consultation.
Right. And we're here to tell you right now, we're going to throw our flag in the ground. You do not need to, and you should not be giving away any of your services for free. Okay. I think the funniest analogy is you walk into a sandwich shop and you go and order a sandwich and you go eat it and then you walk out the door and don't pay for it. What other business out there do you get anything for free, a free trial? I mean, maybe Netflix for 7 days. You get free movies for 7 days and then that's it. And then but the majority of the businesses, at least service-based businesses and brick and mortar service-based businesses, nothing's free. So why on earth does the fitness industry feel like we have to give away something for free in order to attract clients?
Yeah. And we've kind of talking about some of the ideas around why gyms might still be doing this. The thing that really gets under my skin is the value. I truly don't think that if you're willing to give your services away for free, that you as an owner of that establishment truly value what you bring to the table. And so you mentioned that's probably where they're selling a workout, right? It's not the experience. It's not everything. They're not selling the client's result. It's 3 sessions for free. Come do my workout. Hot and sweaty in a room. That's what you're going to get.
Right.
Well, that's not how we talk about fitness. That's not the mission that we're on as a whole. That's not the value of what we bring to the table as a personal training studio or a fitness provider. It's far beyond that. And so if we talk to the value of what we bring to the table, I don't think most gym owners would be comfortable giving that service away.
Right. Right. So let's think about the value you're giving. So, if your business is selling a result, and that result could be weight loss, feeling more confident, getting off, blood pressure medication, reversing type 2 diabetes, longevity, moving better. What is the true value?
Yeah.
What is that worth? Right. The delivery of how you deliver that result is the workout, but the results that the pops out the other end, if we're doing a factory, you have a client that goes down this conveyor belt, does a bunch of workouts, and they pop out the other end with getting off of high blood pressure medicine and feeling amazing and probably extending their lifespan. Well, what's that worth to the end consumer?
Exactly.
And it's worth a lot more than zero. Right?
And it's worth a lot more than the cost of even our workouts at the value that we're selling them today.
The price point, yeah.
The price point that we're selling them today. But that's the thing, is as an industry-wide, as an entire industry, we're selling the cost of providing that service at basically the bare minimum that we can sell it for, as opposed to attributing our value around what we provide to the marketplace. And that's why we see the race to the bottom from a lot of these gyms.
And so, yeah, exactly. And so going back to an episode that I just released, it was about the red ocean of large group training, and how do you compete with everybody else that's offering the same thing? It's typically on price. And so while they're not selling or marketing the end result that we talked about, they're marketing the workout itself, then it's going to be whoever's cheapest, and you can't get any cheaper than free.
Yep.
Right. And so that's why the industry's kind of defaulted to this, because there's no differentiation between two locations that are offering the same exact thing, which is workouts. Then free makes a lot of sense. But we're here to tell you that you're doing it wrong.
Correct.
Right. If you're out there marketing free, then you're not really understanding what you're providing to the market,
or how to effectively market, or how to, exactly. You're selling the steak, not the sizzle, right? It's the feature, not the benefit to the client. You're talking about what you provide, not what the client could walk away with from a result of your service or your offer or your product. That's the difference. And if we're going to sit here and we're going to say, okay, you get 3 of these for free or 3 of these for X price, it's got nothing to do with the client that we're trying to attract. It's all about what we as the business are offering. Those are all features. The benefits and our marketing and the way that we've, kind of started training our clients to market is the benefits that the client we're looking to attract can walk away with. Longevity, the mobility, the lack of pain, all of these desired results of the service, not buy my stuff for X price or no price at all.
Right.
And when you can transition your marketing away from, positioning just the features for a price point, cost, you can start selling based on the value. And I think that's going to be one of the biggest changes that we're going to see. I'm hoping that the industry doesn't continue going, racing towards the bottom. Right. We can start selling our services for something that's a little bit more respectable.
Respectable. You said it before the show. We were kind of jamming a little bit before the show, and we were saying it. You said, "Hey, if the entire industry just stopped selling free or giving away things, and we stopped doing that, and we only talked about results that you get from fitness, then we could totally flip this on its head, and everybody can start making more money." Right? Because what you do as a gym owner, what you do as a personal training facility, what you do as a coach is massive value. We would all agree. And if you're in your business, you don't think that you offer this great value, then you're probably in the wrong business.
Well, start there, or realize, what can I bring to the table as a business owner? What areas of the business do I need to focus on in order to be able to provide my clients with that result? That's the fix to that problem.
Yeah.
But you got to start somewhere.
Right. And so if we stop talking about that and we start talking and educating of all the benefits that people get when they do fall into a fitness routine and it's part of their lifestyle, you can do this a lot of ways. Let's go ahead and give you some examples. One of the easiest ways is grab a few clients and interview them and have them talk about the results that they're getting. And you'll be surprised when they say things like, I fit into my clothes, or I'm more self-confident, or I can keep up with my kids, and I'm off of blood pressure medicine. I was pre-diabetic, or I lost 30 pounds. Like that's the things they're going to say. They're not going to say, gosh, dang, these workouts are so high intensity, and the music is great in here, and I love sweating so much and burning calories. They're not saying those things. They're talking about the other stuff. So start there. Then the next kind of thing you can do is just get into this educational flow of videos of you talk. You can do a talking head style, or you can be in your gym, or even have your coaches do it. And you just talk about all the benefits that a client receives when they train with you, in your methods and in what you offer as far as the end result, right? That go do that, and you'll start attracting better clients. And then take off the free stuff off your website and take it off the Facebook ads, get rid of all of that stuff. And you can push to a consultation without saying free,
without saying the price point.
Yeah, that's what we do, right? we could talk about a program without a price on there. Now, you're going to get comments. How much is it? Sure. Right. And you can respond to those, privately, and say, hey, we offer a lot of different programs here. We'd love to hear about what you're looking for and all these things. You can do that publicly too, if you want to, and I think the reason people say, how much is it? It's because that's all they know what to ask.
Yep.
They don't know any other question to ask. So if you ever get a call, pick up your phone. Hey, Pulse Fitness is Tim. Hey, can you tell me about your prices? That's all the client knows how to ask. So you got to skirt that issue, and you got to get into their reasons why they want to start a fitness program. These are the questions going on in their head anyway. The needs and desires and wants that they have. Speak to those things. You're going to go a lot further.
Because right there is exactly the difference between cost versus value. Mm-hmm. If you turned around, if you asked me how much is it, and I gave you a number, that is a cost of something. Right. There's no understanding of what that money equates to, right? That's all they know, because they're equating it to, and this is what I've said it in the past, and I don't mean it derogatory, but like, our marketplace is ignorant. We need to think of them that way, because if we're not telling them what we provide, who we are, how we go about it, we can't expect them to know what we provide. So when we give them a cost or a number, they associate it with what they already know to be true, or already believe or think, that it might not have anything to do with our business, how we go about it, what we provide as a service. And so it's not a question of value, it's just cost. Now, if we took that conversation and we were able to not spin, slightly spin it so that we can now have a conversation around the value, because that's all we're trying to do. I'm not trying to hook them or bait them into anything that they can't afford. We just want to have a conversation around what we provide and why it's worth the cost that we're attributing it to it. But if we're not talking about the benefits that they're going to walk away with, and beyond the workout, beyond the fact that they're going to burn calories and build muscle and be in a hot, sweaty, whatever the features of our services, if we can't get to the benefits they're going to walk away with, we can't assign value to that service. And so that's why clients are asking cost. That's why we're battling towards the bottom, because there's no value associated with the number that you assign to your service.
Right. So as soon as you start realizing that, you can change it, which is nice. You can change it today. Oh my gosh, guys, I didn't realize this. Now I know. Let's change it and change the way we speak and educate the market, because that's it. You have to educate the market.
Absolutely.
You can't assume that they know anything. The only person that you can, I guess, assume knows, they either were a past client of yours, or they were doing something very, very similar in another place, which even then you don't know what they're offering versus you.
And it has to be more of a conversation than just a response on a number, right? If that person called and said, hey, what's your price is? The next question is,
a week. Okay, thanks, bye.
Exactly. That's where the conversation goes, right? But if you said, hey, we have a number of different options. Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions to get a better understanding of what you're looking for and what you've done before, so that I can prescribe the right fix? We have an entirely different conversation.
Correct.
And that client's now probably in a position of, that's not what I've heard before. Right. Oh, hell, nobody's ever asked me what I want out of this, right? And so they're leaning in. Perfect. Well, listen, that's it. That's all we have to do. That's all we have to say. Kill the free week, y'all. Let's kill it. Let's, as a group, as an industry, simultaneously kill it and start going the other direction based on what we were talking about in this show. So hopefully that helps you guys.
Go out and win the day. Until next episode, keep changing lives. We'll see you on the next show. Bye.
All right, and thank you for listening to that episode of the Built to Grow podcast, where we help gym owners win. Now, do you want to connect with me and other gym owners online? All you need to do is join our private Facebook group, Business Talk with Fitness Professionals. Just head on over to Facebook and type in Business Talk with Fitness Professionals, and when you do, we're going to give you our 10 marketing strategies 7-figure gym owners use to win. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Until then, keep building something great.